Coach, your thoughts on the game, please.
It was a tough game, a battle. Give Arkansas a lot of credit. They did a great job in the second half attacking us. Davis played out of this world, really made a lot of shots, but we knew he was good at doing that. And then they really hurt us on the glass. We had some rebounds we need to get. We didn't get them, but give them credit. They played very well in the second half.
Take questions for our coach or student athletes. Please raise your hand. Microphone holder will come to you. Question in the back. I'll start with a Zoom call.
We have a question from Dan Tortora. Dan, when you're ready.
Coach, just what you can say about, this team obviously going through everything with Bill Self and having to navigate through that adversity. Just what you want to say about the head coach of this team and the fight in this team despite the loss today.
Well, our guys were terrific. They've been terrific all year. They fought to the very end, made huge plays. It was tough not having Coach here, but we don't make any excuses. We have to line up and get it done, and we came up a little bit short today. But these guys have been terrific all year.
You go on the left side on the aisle.
Norm, it's Adam Teicher at ESPN. You talked yesterday about the length and the depth and the athletic ability of Arkansas and how you thought that might be a little bit of a problem today. Did that come to be? Did you feel like that was a big factor in the game today?
It was. It probably was a little bit more at the end. It was. They did a good job of getting to the glass and getting their hands on balls and deflections, and we knew they were very active with their hands and their athletic ability. And then we got into some foul trouble that kind of hurt us a little bit, and not having KJ in for quite a bit hurt us as well. He picking up those fouls early, so we knew that going in. We battled that all season, but give them credit. It worked out for them today.
Go across the aisle here, sir.
Hey, Scott Reese, KCTV5. Coach, maybe you can elaborate on just what the foul trouble for KJ and for Ernest in the second half and how that affected you guys on both ends of the floor.
It probably affected us both offensively and defensively because those two guys have been playing the bulk of the minutes. Our offense runs quite a bit through KJ, and he wasn't out there for a while. And then Ernest picked up a couple of silly fouls early, which got him out of the rotation. So we had to go deeper into our bench, which I thought those guys did a good job. They tried hard, but in this atmosphere and this time makes it a little bit tough.
KJ, maybe you can follow up on that. You could see your frustration having to sit for all those minutes. I know you wanted to be out there, but what was that like for you, not being able to contribute in that second half as much as you'd like?
Yeah, it was definitely hard sitting on the bench when all this exciting stuff is going on, but I got in on the crutch moments, and we just couldn't really held it out. But I think everybody did good, and everybody did good when I wasn't out there. So,
other questions up front here?
Nick Springer, Rock Chalk Sports Talk in Lawrence. Coach, can you talk a little bit about Arkansas's game plan to prevent Grady Dick from getting open threes in that game?
We've dealt with that all year, but they've got some long athletes that can really affect him and make it tough for him to get shots. I don't think we screened as well as we wanted to for him. Maybe we could have ran a few more things for him, but give them credit. They did kind of nullify him a little bit, but, I thought we shared the ball pretty good, and we had a lot of balance, but they did do a good job of preventing him from getting open looks.
Stay in the same spot.
Just to follow up, you're down 3 with about 25 seconds left in the game. What went into your plan there to try to go for 2 at that point in the game?
Well, we were trying to go for a 3-2, whichever one we could get, and Jay Will did a great job of attacking the basket and getting fouled, and keeping the game going. So both options were there, and Jay took the 2-point option.
Any other questions out there? In the back row.
Greg Ekman, Kansas Public Radio for Jalen. A couple of questions. One, the last free throw that was banked, was that supposed to be a miss, or was that intended to be a make on you?
No, I didn't try to make it. I was trying to miss it.
Okay. And then secondly, in your mind, what was the difference between the two halves from the KU standpoint?
I think just having them, they had a great energy, Arkansas, and they played to their strengths a lot, and I didn't do a good job on the glass, and that led to them getting some second chance points, especially was magnified at the end of the game with the free throw. So, it always comes down to one play, especially hustle plays like that. And it's just disappointing to end like that, especially with how great our year was. But, credit to them for how they played.
Everybody's understandably disappointed now in your locker room. What do you think when the emotions die down a little bit? What are you going to remember? What do you think guys are going to remember about this season?
I just think that we persevered through a lot. No matter what was going on, we stayed true to who we are and true to our family, our culture that we've built through many years that I've seen. This is one of the tightest groups I've ever been around. And, one thing about all year, no one's going to feel bad about anything that Kansas goes through. So, we've just kind of rallied through with each other, understood that it's really us against everybody else. And, no matter what the outcome is, I love these guys. I love this year. And, I'll remember this forever.
Jalen, obviously a tough loss, but I guess big picture-wise, what do you think your legacy will be, or what do you want your legacy to be as a player for Kansas?
I just love this place so much. Putting on this jersey every day has changed my life for the rest of my life. I remember putting on this jersey, and I just remember it as a guy that loved this place and did everything to make this place special. I've never wanted it to be about me, even now, because there's so many different guys that's been here. I just want to make this place as special as I can, and that's really it.
I have time for 2 more questions. Anything out there? Okay, right in the front row.
Chad Taylor, Cumulus Media. I asked a question too earlier. The fan bases were electric in this arena for both sides, but maybe you guys could talk, both Jalen and KJ, with that fan base. A lot of people traveled here to Des Moines to cheer you guys on. What has that fan base meant to you throughout the season, and especially today? They were there the entire time, screaming and hollering, and all the way to the last second.
Our fans they've been unbelievable all year. No matter where we're going, no matter what the score has been, they've always had our back. And it's just sad to have it end all right now. I love them fans. They get us in games and get us back in the games that we maybe sometimes don't even deserve having a chance in. But that's just the beauty of our school. Our people really love us. They love basketball, love supporting us, and they're one of a kind. And today was just an example of how great they are.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, players.